Hello and welcome to Aliceland. My name is Alice, and once again we are going to continue to work on the steps how to find happiness and love in our everyday life. It has been quite a ride the last few months, and we had to make a lot of choices. Today I was going to explain to you how I found the light and the love that we all are seeking. When Nicole said the choice is always yours, I had to really sit down and ask who is making the choice. So let's share what I have learned in the last 5-6 years, and maybe it can help one of you. There are two ways of choosing. If you have to choose, what that means that there is a conflict, because you either have to choose the left or the right, the blue or the yellow. So we have to ask who is the one choosing, and usually if it is on that lower end of our being, on the egoistic, we are always seeking pleasure and trying to avoid pain. Our desires are usually for the object. But what has happened with the COVID, all of it has changed, and many of us were tied up and thought that we were being held by our neck. I have actually put one of these to show how it feels when the ego is choosing and you are feeling less and less and less oxygen and breath, and your mind keeps working and working, and then emotions take over. What happens to our hearts when we are going in this turmoil day in, day out? Me being ill and not knowing what is happening, I was giving my authority to my doctors, to my husband, to my family, and I just let them pull the strings just like the Pinocchio hanging here. My heart then hardened. There was just a little bit, tiny piece of a light. And all of us are holding this light in ourselves. That light is the awareness that we are, the awareness that is behind all our feelings, all our sensations, all our perceptions. It is the knowing of what to do and where to go. My friends, my family, my people of Aliceland, I invite you to take a moment, start with 5 minutes, maybe 10, and just ask the question, who is it that needs this or that? Is that object going to make me happy? Am I comparing myself to another? Why cannot I love myself? And sit with those questions and try to be very objective and not have any prejudice or any expectations, because they will always lead to another tightness of the rope and almost an addiction to thinking and feeling and seeking the happiness. Once you have that moment, it might be just a click, and suddenly you will see the wholeness, the oneness of everything. And what I have prepared is this big heart, but this heart is heart of the whole space, because the whole space is the presence that we are. It is limitless, it is love, and it is beautiful. always the awareness has enough. We are human beings, and if you really take a moment and think about it a little bit deeper, who is the human and who is the being? When I started really seeking that, one of these days I needed to find the truth. And the truth was truly, truly hidden by all of these illusions that I was holding, the wrong beliefs that I was holding, all the knowledge that I had to drop and become innocent just like a child. Maybe sometimes when you don't know what to do or you just are lost, try to do a little bit of creativity. Just start drawing or something like that, and let the truth that is real come from within you. The feeling of being the wholeness and sharing the love that comes through you, it's incredible. One of my saying was always be who you are. Because when you know who you are, you know what to do. And I must share with you a story when I was meditating because I didn't know what or where to go. And there was this moment in silence, probably in 15-20 minutes. And I started seeing what I needed to do and where to go. And that's how Aliceland started being written, and it is now printed, and it's going to be printed in Czech as well. I am so excited. So today, when you are looking at my show and trying to understand what I am saying, don't be the Pinocchio. Don't have the others pull your strings and pull you one way or the other so you feel suffocated. Don't have the addiction around your neck and just throw them all out. Allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to be whole. I have had so many transfusions. I have had 2 transplants. So what else do you need to know? That we are one body, one human energy that can share the love, the happiness, the creativity. Yes, knowledge is important, science is important, but which way are we using it? Are we using it to grow and love more? Or are we using it to destroy the other? So when you look at your neighbor, remember what Jesus said, love thy neighbor as you love yourself. And can you love yourself? Do you give the chance for your heart to grow and open and shed all the pain and all the trauma? I think that you can. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming and watching my show. I wish you beautiful summer. I wish you to open and take the next step to reality, to truth, and see the light and be the light that you are. And as always, remember, you are the miracle. Be it, own it, and live it. So thank you so much, and until next week, have a beautiful week, and from my heart to your heart, have a beautiful, beautiful week.